Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am also live streaming because this guy's creeping me out. He's walking in a circle. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a thing, but he's came in here and started taking pictures. This guy's laying down on the bench and trying to take a picture of me. I'm like, wait. I know this is the first consent state, but why are you taking pictures, friend? It's about creepy. He thinks he's I guess he thinks he's a neighborhood cop. But yeah, he was taking a picture of this, like he's gonna stop everyone from having fun. See? It's always gonna be some Karen or some male Karen. Yeah, you take a picture of the young man, like reading a comic book over there, like just relaxing. Everybody has a 4-day vacation. I guess he doesn't fucking obviously can tell that no one is here now. Yeah, everyone was saying like it's kind of dead. You know, everyone went away because this is the opportunity to have a 4-day vacation. So I just want to show you the aftermath. What's here? They got the 5-inch Hellcat cans. Okay. Just showing you what they were blasting off here last night. Because I got to take all my camera equipment to the storage. That should be open in an hour. But, yeah, showing you all the stuff they blew up here. And good morning. But anyway, you can see all this stuff. They got a grill out here they left out here. They took one grill with them. They made a mess over here. You know, it's New York. You know, it's New York. Take it with a grain of salt. See, they bought the portable. See, they bought the portable grill. Yeah, they did the right thing. They put the stuff near the trash can. You can't deny that. They tried their best, but you know, it's mind you, last year was worse. It was fireworks everywhere. So this year was a little light, to be honest with you. But I just wanted to show you before I head to the stores and drop this shit off. So today I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to go back to the hostel. I'm going to sleep all day. I'm not even going to go to community refrigerators because I know on the weekends that's a waste of time. You know, we go to Monday to Friday. That's our new measurement. Monday to Friday community fridge. Simple as that. Like during the weekend, it's always not been so successful. So this is not waste time. Besides, the MTA yesterday took $8.60 from me. Fucking, that's crazy, man. And mind you, they're never gonna give this back to me, as they took the last. What was it? They charged me $5.80 twice last time. 4 times when we were coming from the Jacob Javits Center. When we went to the Bills Expo that B&H Photo and Video were hosting. So, I'm in the park. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna touch my stuff. Yeah. But if I was in fucking Bushwick or East Williamsburg, I'd be like, nah, I need to stay near my shit. Because these guys out here are ruthless. They're like, I need some crack money. I need to get high. I'm being honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to sugarcoat New York City lifestyle. I'm not trying to give you guys, oh, New York is a perfect city. You gotta come here. Oh, you gotta live here. It's the shit, bro. It's the motherfucking shit. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you, bro. Bullshit. I'm not sugarcoating this. I'm giving you what, as a native that lived in and out of New York City. Mind you, I didn't fully always lived in New York City when I was young. I was in and out. So take it with experience. And everybody that was young, rollerblading or bike or skateboarding, they know Panda. The weird black kid that had the, yeah. I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, the weird black kid with the Asian girlfriend. Like, what the fuck is this guy? Who think you John Wong? What do you think you a Rico Suave black version? What the fuck? How you get Asian girl? How you get the Chinese girl? And mind you, I used to hate that shit. When they always say that Aika, it's like, oh, yo, how you get Chinese girls, bro? I was like, she's Japanese. They'd be like, the same thing, right? I'm like, oh, my panda, you fucking idiots. This is why But with that said, everyone, just in the field, with all the chaos happened, and mind you, there was another set of fireworks over there when I got on the train. When I was getting on the train, they were busting off fireworks. Now Long Island City has their own fireworks. Apparently, they have their own fireworks, and no one knew about it until last night. And it was right there between those two buildings, those two big buildings, right there in the center, and they were on the rooftop, and that short building's rooftop, and they were just busting off. Wow. Everybody got a show last night. Oh, my panda. It was like, fuck the Macy's fucking fireworks. You gotta go all the way down to fucking Brooklyn Heights. Yeah, everyone. You gotta go all the way down, basically, if you want to view it, the perfect view, Brooklyn Heights. That means you gotta take the train to Brooklyn. You either have to take the 2 train, or when you take the 2 train, I think it's what stop you get off? Or the G train, or the F train, whatever, which one. You think it's Carroll Street? You have to walk, in that direction. Or get off at Brooklyn Bridge, get off on High Street, and then walk down to the Brooklyn Bridge, and then take the bike path, which is the waterfront, all the way down, and you will see, basically it's right there. But the best view is Brooklyn Heights, because, mind you, so if you guys didn't watch my live streams when I was walking through those neighborhoods, if you haven't watched the Brooklyn Heights live stream, watch that right now. Stop watching this and watch the walk of Brooklyn Heights. There was an area where you had the Queens and the Brooklyn and Queens Expressway right there, and you can see World Trade Center, you can see Manhattan. It was like the perfect view, and that's the perfect shot for the 4th of July shot. But I didn't go because I knew the trains were very awful on the holidays. Trains were not working. You either had to take a shuttle bus or you have to walk. And honestly, it's not worth the $2.90. So, I'm not going to deal with it. And yes, I did not even pay to get here this time. You know what I did? I walked all the way from the fucking hostel, everybody. Since Morgan Avenue doesn't have a handicap accessibility, and only elevator that is accessibility is on the M line or J line, right? And that's not taking me in that direction that I want to go, right? So, this is what I did. I went all the way to fucking Metropolitan. Not far, but I did it. And I didn't realize, wait, why did I do that when now on Grand Avenue on the L line, there's an elevator? Then I thought about it. If I get on this L and it's an elevator, I can't get down on the downtown side because there's no elevator or handicap accessibility on that side. So I was like, fuck it. I have to walk to Metropolitan. I have no fucking choice to walk to Metropolitan. So yeah. Fucking mosquitoes and shit. But yeah, I had no choice to walk to Metropolitan. So, if anything, I needed to walk in advance. So I took the time. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this shit over. Drop this shit off. Get this over with this morning. Because something, like I was telling you guys, if you watch my live streams 3 days ago prior to the 4th of July nonsense, I was saying that I had this funny gut that if I go and try to get my gear, it's gonna backfire. Didn't I say that in the video? Did something just like, no, just go do it. Just do it. Just for show people. You know how you have that little mini me in the back of your thought. You know how you have a good side and a bad side? Well, you had 2 sides that were good, but it was like, nah, bro, just do it. Just do it. Then you had another side that was like, nah, don't do it because it's gonna backfire. Well, it backfired. Everybody was pissed off. You should see social media last night. What? It's not at the Gans Park anymore? So we got to go all the way down. Wow, yeah, no thanks. No thanks, New York City. Mind you, not a lot of people went to see the fireworks this year. Apparently what was said and what was shown on TV, it didn't seem like a lot of people. It seemed like it was more tourists than anything. It seemed like the native New Yorkers were just in their neighborhoods busting off fireworks and having barbecues, as you can see. And when I got to Bushwick, that was the same exact motion. Everybody was throwing fireworks and barbecuing. No one gave a shit about the Macy's parade. I mean, the Macy's fireworks display. Yeah, it's starting to be old. It's getting old because traditionally, it should have been in this side of the river. For the last, like, I don't know, fucking 20 years or some shit like that. Now they changed it. That's because, what reasons? Some people said that it was because of the community over here. What they did in 2023. If you don't remember, I was there, remember? They know it's not my fucking camera into the fucking river. This woman, she was like, you're not supposed to have all this stuff here. She was getting upset because she wanted the spot. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, it's a state park. It's not personally owned by one person. It's a state park. It's not a city park. And she almost knocked down the Irish lens into the fucking river. So I had to, like, mind you, not only that, the live stream stopped because the cell phone receivers and transmissions towers were just jammed up and too busy to a point where it literally just shut down. So I had to pre-record it. So yeah, that's why we also didn't want to go in the first place. We didn't want that kind of problem again. And yeah, my Iris 150 is not working still. Thanks. You know how these rich people are. They're not going to like, I'm paying for shit. They're drunk. Mind you, they left a whole bunch of wine bottles and trash, baby diapers. I'm like, baby diapers? Yeah. Went back the next day. People were still cleaning the park in the middle of the day. And there's lots of trash. Like, you see this park? This is light work. You can't, listen, Parks Department staff, you get paid $15.76 an hour. You can't clean this for $15 an hour? Please. Some of these guys don't even want to fucking come here and do their job. Like yesterday, we were here with David, and the woman that was working here yesterday, she said she had to work here until 6:30. That's the first time I ever heard that. See, they still busting off fireworks. These guys are waking up like, yeah, telling you, everyone got so drunk last night. And I'm just sitting there like, and mind you, ghost town in the house to everybody. It was ghost town. Everybody was out until like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm the only one sleeping. I ain't give a fuck. I went to sleep around what, 11? Fuck that. See ya. Have a good night, everybody. I come out and see what you guys did afterwards. So this is the aftermath of everyone's chaotic. Oh no, there's more. There's more. Bushwick is a fucking mess. Bushwick is a mess, bro. But you know, this is New York, man. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Oh, I got that on a 1x. Ooh. Yeah, that's better. Hello. I had you guys on the 1x. Yeah, everyone came out here to see the fireworks. Yeah, because you know how the Puerto Ricans, they barbecue. Here's the smart thing about what they did. Unlike this person did. They didn't barbecue inside the soccer field area. Why? Because they know the barbecue was staying. But that dude did. And he left the stain over there. So, they were barbecuing outside the gate. Like right on the sidewalk. And mind you, cops passed by many times and did not give out tickets. Why? Come on. Are they really committing a crime? Yes, they are violating city ordinance, yes, which is a civilian, misdemeanor. Like, come on. This shit for real. Like, it's a civilian misdemeanor. Like, anyone can pay that little fine, a little ticket. A cop can get a ticket for doing that. It won't. It won't be on your record. Just the fact that you listen. When police officers write the report, they say occupant was compliant. Verbal, excellent. The judge sees that record. They're like, oh, I see here you were barbecuing and there was a report. You responded. You were a good hit. Okay, well. Here's the thing. I'm going to dismiss this ticket. I'm going to give you one more chance. Sir, next time, barbecue where there's appropriate barbecue locations in the park. If you're going to barbecue with your own accessories, if I was a judge, I'd say this. If you're going to go to barbecue with your own accessories, be wise and do it at the park where it's appropriate. Sir, this is your last warning. The next warning the next warning might not be such a civil. Because now, if you get caught again, ladies and gentlemen, see, what the people don't know about New York City is that if you get caught again doing the same time twice, it becomes actually a police matter, which is a felon. I mean, not a felon, a misdemeanor. In that case, not a civilian misdemeanor. Now it's a misdemeanor. Because now they can say you could pose a threat to the neighborhood. You could set a fire to go outrageous. You can burn someone. Reckless endangerment. They could go from there. So, like I said, not all cops in New York City are dickheads. Like I said, there were so many cops passing through here. They were like, nah, let them have their fun. See, everybody was having fun until I'm pretty sure these guys were, I don't know. I'm guessing maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm guessing. See, everyone's coming out to see the aftermath. See? Because last year, it was so bad. This whole area was tainted with fireworks. But this year, this is light. Because you know why? These guys are probably on a budget. They spend their own money on this, everybody. They didn't have to do this for the neighborhood. They spent their own money for it. So you should congratulate them and say, you know what? That's a good deed, man. They did this for the neighborhood? Yeah. They did this for the neighborhood. They didn't have to fucking spend their money. So don't get mad at... Yeah, this is why I see both sides of law enforcement. I see both sides of the community. You got the community that want to do something nice and want to do something cool, bring some happiness to people. Like, yeah, we the shit, we cool, we do things like that. You got the homies that do that sometimes. Or the ladies, right? You don't want to be the dickhead to kill their thunder. And everyone in the neighborhood is like, boo, they boo you. You don't want to be booed. Get out of here, you boo. Oh, you the guy that ruined the 4th of July. Boo. Never going to remember you as the boo guy that ruined 4th of July. But anyway, what is everybody celebrating 4th of July for? Donald Trump is deporting innocent Americans that aren't American. Mind you, this guy was not only a soldier and a veteran, but he got his citizenship. He came here with 2, got his citizenship, did his... And you going to deport his ass, bro? Are you serious? This man gave his life for this country, and you're just going to say, bye-bye? Yeah, we got to... What are we celebrating 4th of July for? Really? Come on, be real about it. Let's not sugarcoat this. Ain't nothing great that's going on that we can really say that is helping this country prosper. We at war with each other. We fighting. We killing each other. We got mass school shootings. We got kids going to fucking school with 45 Berettas. What the fuck? 12-year-olds. Come on. Come on, man. You got chronic homelessness. You got 2.2 million homelessness in New York City. That includes people living at their Uber cars, they delivery drivers, the Uber Eats guy, the janitor that has to sleep outside sometimes. Yeah, there's a fucking janitor that sleeps outside sometimes, bro. Yeah. Dude's like, yo, I can sleep at hotels, but sometimes, this shit gets expensive. You gotta sleep outside, bro. It's summer too. It's cool. It's fine. But wintertime, you gotta save that money up for the winter, and you good. See? That man is thinking smart, man. Saving all his money for winter, because winter is a bitch sometimes here. It's not that bad, in my opinion. Living in Wisconsin, and and parts of like Toronto, like, yeah, it's colder up there. That wind chill in Canada is there, but different from New York. It's cold, but it ain't got that Midwest fucking vortex chill. If you guys ever been through one of those vortexes, oh, but Ben, trust me, I've been through like several in Wisconsin. Those where the temperature dives down -30, -25 Celsius. It gets so frigid, like you shouldn't be outside. So on my Instagram, back in 2018, when I came back from traveling, I went back to Wisconsin to work for the city, right? Or for the state of Wisconsin, right? Me and another photographer, Kent, right? This is why Kent on Instagram, we talk, because he's an older veteran of Wisconsin. Been living in Wisconsin since the day, yeah. Mind you, I'm the visitor that became a Wisconsinite over time, going to university, working, studying, living, having fun. Here's the thing. We were the only two that were in that vortex taking pictures, and we were using the PATERON SP90 micro lens, and we were using, I was using the Sigma 18-35, which is not weather seal. It's a crop sensor camera, and it's not fucking weather seal, and it hold up in the -27 Celsius weather that day. So it didn't even stick. There was no condensation, nothing afterwards. I set it in a room ambient temperature to see if condensation was going to like arose up into the lens. So keep that in mind. When you shoot your lenses outside, ladies and gentlemen, people don't think about the condensation. So this is why if you buy weather seal lenses, even still you have to worry about the condensation, because especially at frigid temperatures, yeah, be aware of that. Just because it's a weather seal doesn't mean it's fully weather seal. Because let's say it's a super rainstorm. Can a lens really hold up to that? Yeah, there's some electronics that we recently saw at B&H, which is that newer 1,000 watt power supply for the strobe. They had it in the water display. You ever seen that? If you watch one of my B&H videos, tours, you see it in the display. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, but that is not a severe extreme weather scenario. That was just dripping water on top of it. You know, I'm talking about superstorm, heavy wind blowing. The wind makes the rain so hard that when it hits the ground, it could cause damage to vehicles. Those are called superstorms. But that's not. But have we experienced that? Yeah, we have. It's called tornadoes. It's called thunderstorms. When rain comes down really hard, and yeah, come on. That's what they call it, fucking thunderstorms. But wait till you see a super thunderstorm. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna pretty much flood a city, basically. And yeah, there's gonna be one of those Batman moments when the city gets flooded because the Riddler rigged the fucking city with explosives. You ever seen that one? That Batman movie? Well, I think that was a very good Batman movie, in my opinion. You know, Patterson. Yeah, he did a good job, but he's a little weird Batman. You know what I'm saying? He's a little fucked up Batman. I thought Batman was on some. At the beginning of the movie, I thought the nigga was on some crack. I'm like, he's smoking that bat crack. This nigga is smoking that bat crack. This nigga looking all gothic and shit, like. But you know, I'm not gonna hate on Robert. You know, I'm not gonna hate him. He's a good actor. I'm not gonna hate. But man, at the beginning, I was making fun of the. No, see, here's the thing. When I watch movies, I think my thinking process is different. So when I watch movies, right, I'm thinking three things at one time. I'm joking about it. I'm like, damn, that's a good shot. And I'm like, I'm listening to dialogue, you know, making sure like it fits the scene, like it fits well. Like if dialogue on someone's lines don't fit the scene, I'm like, ugh. This is why some movies are so bad. That's why so many movies are so bad. But anyway, I just wanted to hang out and talk with you before I dump this shit into storage. So I just brought this shit over. Yeah, I just had this stuff. Well, technically, I had a place to put it. But yeah, every time I get on the fucking train, everyone's like, "Hey man, where do you get that wagon from?" I'm like, I bought it on Amazon. I upgraded it. These are my electric scooter wheels on them. They don't come with these wheels. And they don't come with these bar sets that I put on here, okay? They were like, "Oh, so you modified it?" Yeah, because it broke. I had to fucking Inspector Gadget fix this goddamn wagon. These things are $200. But I should get a new one. Why? Because I could really use a brand new one that could fold up. This one can't never fold anymore. Like, it can never fold. The way I have fixed it, it can never fold again. So, yeah, unfortunately. So at some point, I have to throw it away or give it to someone. And to get a new one. Because New York is not looking safe. As I explained earlier in this week, you know, we got spies now in the DEI. Whoa. This is the person's in charge of my equal opportunities, man, friend. She is talking about equality, but she's a spy for China. Oh, my panda. That's what the Democrats, you're a bunch of suckers, bro. Yeah. Have you noticed that, everyone? The Democrats are just suckers. No. See, the Republicans are not out of this shit yet. No. See, the Republicans do the exact same shit, but in a different way. You had a congressman that had sex with this fucking spy, literally. Yeah. So there's other things. Yeah, like I said, but Democrats are a bunch of suckers sometimes. Yeah. I'm gonna say it. I'm okay if you're a Democrat or not. If you are, don't take it personal. But you know what I'm talking about. Come on, look at this New York shit. Why is the Democrats always into some fucking scandal or some espionage or... This is the second time. First is Adams, and now it's the Commissioner of New York, and then it's now the DEI. The fuck is... Oh, my panda, man. Infiltration is that easy? Yeah. Mind you, these spies were literally offering sex to infiltrate. See that shit? I'm not gonna lie, they're some hot-ass spies, man. I'll be like, you a spy? You trying to have sex with me? Like, how do you know that I'm a spy? I'm like, lady, I can smell spy all over you. You smell like a spy. Never stop. But yeah, sex for information. That's it. Yeah, sex for information. That's crazy, isn't it? But with that said, everyone, I'm gonna get out of here because this is not. This is where people are supposed to exercise. Well, is Parks going to actually come by and clean this today? I doubt it. Because they don't care about this park. They don't care about this park. Every other park around this park is getting taken care of. This park is always neglected. And then every other 2 days, someone comes here and cleans the park up. Yeah. It's just like, wow. Yeah, the other day. It's not consistent. They let the trash build up over there over time. So, let's take this stuff to the storage. Niggas still partying early in the morning. Like, hey, it's still the 4th of July weekend. It is the 4th of July weekend. Everyone's going to party hard, and you know what? That's good for them. You know? I'm going to party hard when I go to sleep today, because I don't want to I don't feel like doing shit. I got robbed by the MTA yesterday. Fucking, that's criminal. That is so criminal. They fucking robbed me. Like, give me your $8.60. Can't believe that, man. This is why I'm afraid to use the fucking penny tap now. So now we're just gonna fucking save our money up and just buy an unlimited Metro card. And mind you, oh yeah, after I drop this off, I'm walking to Brooklyn from here. I'm not fucking taking the subway for shit today. I'm fucking walking. I don't care. I'm walking to Brooklyn. Fuck this subway. Fuck the MTA. You guys are thieves. You guys know you're looking dog shit. See, this is what all the soccer players are talking about. They just leave the dog shit here. I hope I didn't step in this fucking dog shit. They don't clean it up. They don't want to pick it up. So, it's what it is, right? They don't want to pick it up, everyone. People got dogs, but they don't want to pick up their dog shit. So, yeah. But I'm not taking the subway anymore a little bit. I'm so sick of this shit with the fucking subway taking money. Every time I tap. And then when you're on a train, you think it's cool. And next you know, they charge you 2 more times. That's some fucking wild shit. How do you get charged 2 more times? Like, did you double tap it physically? Like, and then another machine, and then another machine? Because that doesn't make sense. And then here's the thing. The transaction charges are the exact same time. Not the exact same time, but the exact same time when it literally charges you. Let's say you got charged at 6:43, but you're on a train at 6:51, it charges you again. And at 6:57, it charges you again. And the MTA says, and mind you, when you file the report for it, the MTA says it's not a valid claim. You showed them the receipt, you showed them everything, but this is what they want. They said they want the physical card. Like, it's my paying tab. And this is why they don't want to give it back, because they know trying to give it back to my card directly to my payment, mind you, it's difficult. So they try to send checks. Yeah. They send so-called checks, they claim, MTA, but they never do. So before, remember, I filed a claim, I won the claim, but they never sent me that check. I told Lord Brian, mind you, Lord Brian, remember, they never sent you that check. I told Lord Brian, hey, I asked MTA, can you send it to California? This was in 2022, 2023, remember? So they said they was going to send it. I said, Lord Brian, look out for it. He never got it. He's never gotten that piece of mail. That's how I know the MTA is full of shit too. I gave you a complete different address because technically I still had a California address and a Wisconsin address. So, and I don't think, and at the time in Wisconsin, I didn't have anyone to check on my P.O. box. So, I had to ask someone for a while in Wisconsin until I got rid of that P.O. box. Because, yeah, it was a waste of money. But, like I said, everyone, I never got that fucking money. So, I did it again. This time, I sent it to Billy's house. And never got the check or the fact that this dude's roommate could have just fucking stolen the check and cashed it. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Because we were getting our mail stolen too. This is why we had to leave from that address and get to another address. And then that address, my mail was getting compromised. People were just stealing my mail. So, fucking yeah, man. New York City, man. So, with the MTA, I just don't trust it. It's like, not only the subway is so suffocated. You can't breathe down there, guys. Anyone that's asthmatic can testify like that's true. That's why most asthmatics in New York City, they try to stay above ground. Take a bike, walk, or fucking skateboard. Do something. I'm walking. Fuck that. I took the train here. I'm just killing time because, you know, I don't want to be the first one at the storage looking weird like, damn, you were waiting outside for storage. Yeah, well, I don't want this shit at the hostel, man. Too many creepy motherfuckers right now. You got this black dude came in. He's actually from North Carolina, but he's giving off some vibes to everyone. And even the ladies like, damn, what the fuck? Brother, what the fuck? What kind of energy do you got? But he's not around. He's out, but when he comes in, he's like, yo, what you guys up to? You know what I'm saying? I don't know that shit. can you, and like he's like, can you elaborate? What do you said last with the night before? Can you elaborate in English? I don't know how English can we get when we're trying to explain something to him. He couldn't understood it. He wasn't very fast in understanding things. Can it be elaborate? I don't mean to make fun of him, but like, yeah, but he's giving him some vibes like, nah, dude, homie, just stay over there. Like, he told his, I guess, I'm not sure what's going on, but he's in another room, right? And one of the roommates came out and said, yeah, man, that guy told me to stay on one side of the room, yeah, this guy's being weird. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing in the room. I guess he's controlling the room. What is this? What is this? Fucking foster home? Think acting like this is a foster home and shit? No. Yeah, guys, it's all fucked up. You got dog shit everywhere. You got fireworks. Yeah, these guys are playing. Look, you got all this. See, I told you. This is why I wanted to stay here. They were supposed to be somewhere here at 6 o'clock in the morning, everybody. Think about it. McLaren Park, or McLaren Park in fucking Brooklyn. There's always somebody at 5:30 in the morning cleaning the park. Okay, want a good example? Okay. Michelle's Gladys Park, which is also Williamsburg, which is the other side. There's someone there at 5 o'clock in the morning start cleaning the park. Okay, you're not convinced. Queensbridge. There's someone out there at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning cleaning the park. In Queensbridge. So I don't want to hear that. And we live streamed that. Remember that. Just a few days ago. At 6 in the morning. And there was someone there cleaning. Why is no one here cleaning this shit? I'm telling you guys, this park gets neglected all the time by New York parks. Not only that, they don't even want to tell us why they got the dog run all fucked up, or why why certain parts of this park is closed off. Like, why? What's the deal? Like I said, this is New York. Nothing goes right. So you just got to plan B, plan C, plan D, E, F, G, fucking all the way to Z. Double Z. I'm not kidding, man. I'm just getting really fucking fed up. I got $8.60 stolen yesterday. See? Yeah, it takes one civilian to do the right thing. See that? He's like, fuck that, man. The parks don't want to do it. We do it. You see how civilians just like, fuck it, just do it ourselves? Yeah, I wish I had a broom. I'd clean that shit up. There should have been someone at 6 o'clock this morning, like every other fucking park in New York City. But you know what? That's not the case. But I guarantee you, if we go to McLaren after this, when we drop this off, I guarantee you, if we go to McLaren, there's someone cleaning McLaren Park. Because that shit was a fucking mess last night too. All fireworks and all drink. I guarantee it. I guarantee you. Wait till we finish dropping this off. We're gonna go there, everybody, and watch. There's some people cleaning that fucking park. Actually, on our way to the storage, we're gonna go to the smaller parks to watch. You're gonna see people cleaning the fucking parks. You guys gonna be fucking amazed how, yeah, this this one park is being neglected for some reason. You guys gonna be disgusted. Like, oh wow, yeah. That's why when I was going through Best Side neighborhoods, I was like, wow, the parks are clean. Because you know what? The black people take care of those small little gardens and those parks, right? But here, for some reason, they don't want to come in at 6 o'clock in the morning when they're supposed to. They're supposed to be here at 6. Parks employees. But they're so lazy. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. With that said, everyone, let's get out of here. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.